Hey guys, this is Don with Five for Life Games. I'm here with our friend Justin here at YCS Richmond. And how did you do this weekend?
I went 8-3. Made it to day 2. Lost a really good player, Sebastian Todd. But let's definitely get into this profile. All right, I was on Purrely.
Alrighty.
All right.
Let's get into it.
So for the monsters, basic 3 Purrely. Definitely like the MVP of the deck, and then 3 of the regular Purrelys. That's just it for your Purrely monsters, because that's all there is. You definitely want to play the 3 Fenrir in case you have nothing else. It was good interruption. It got rid of floodgates for the day. It just kept the discard fodder going, especially if they didn't have Droll. It was like you were in a really good position. We'll get on to the hand traps. 3 Ash Blossom. This was good today. I was thankful I didn't run into any talents. A well-timed Ash Blossom against a tier player really went a long way. I ended up siding them out going against tier just for better side deck cards. Droll, pretty simple. This deck has a hard time going against combo decks going second. So you kind of need this against Vanadium, or if you were to play Birds or anything. So really good card. Nib, had its moments. I usually side this out. There was a moment where I had it paired with Imperm, so I just Impermed his Griffin, or attempted the Nib, Impermed the Griffin, and he just lost from there because he couldn't come back. That was against Horus, PK Adventure. That's it for the monster lineup. Just pretty self-explanatory. Just want to stun your opponent if you lose a die roll.
Yeah.
We'll head on to the spells. Typical 3 My Friend. This is your main search with Purrely. Definitely, if you resolve this card, you definitely had your plays for the turn. Not much they could really do unless they had a Book of Eclipse, but never ran into that once, so I was very thankful for that. 2 Street, definitely a good MVP there. You play that against. I didn't play single Rescue Ace today, thank God. But this forces your opponent into very awkward interactions, especially if they had SP Little Knight. You play this card, they just kind of sit there and oh God, my SP is kind of dead. So then the typical, we got 3 Happy, 1 Delicious, 3 Sleepy, 3 Pretty. Just the typical all your quick plays that you can play, and definitely came up a lot, especially on this. I was able to survive a turn by just setting this, and next turn I was able to Happiness OTK. So as long as you don't forget your utility with their secondary effects, you'll be fine. And then 3 Prosperity. Since you're very heavy in the hand traps, you want to make sure after you hand trap your opponent going second, you're able to dig for the quick play that you need, or the monster or starter. So very needed in this deck. And then onto the traps, we played 3 Imperm, and then the 1 Leap. I maybe resolved Leap twice today. I didn't win a lot of die rolls, so I mainly Happiness OTK'd or broke their board or hand trapped them. But I think there was one time I drew 6 today, and at that point it was they couldn't do anything. That was up an advantage. But that's 40 for the main deck.
Alright.
Move on to the extra next. So 2 Beauty. You definitely need this, especially revealing from hand with Purrely, because it forces your opponent to interact. If not, their Fenrir will get negated, or whatever problematic monster is on board. And then after that, you just suck up a monster with Pretty. So definitely need the 2 of that. We got the 2 Noir. Pretty standard. I usually banish one of them off Prosperity, just to, because you're leaping into it, or you're lucky enough to draw the Delicious or add it off of My Friend and go plump play. So definitely need the 2 of that. We have 1 Plump, 1 Happiness, and 1 Noir. Standard if you're going first and you open up Sleepy. This was pretty MVP. You can either set up another Noir or a really big Zeus. You just got to be careful of Typhon plays. And then this is standard if you open up Delicious. attach from grave and go into war. And then we play the 1 Typhon. I didn't go into this card once today. I think everyone's like very aware of this card, but it's always good to have it. But it's always better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Right.
The 1 Downard, 1 Zeus, the Princess Sprite. This actually won me a game because I was able to continue playing after that, so I was pretty excited about that. I almost cut that card coming in here. And then for the links, we have the 1 Anima. I loved like nibbing my opponent and then putting the token Anima zone and then Anima that token away. So that was pretty MVP. And then linking off into an SP. That's pretty standard. This is probably like in everybody's extra deck right now. This is like a must need. I know it's expensive, but you kind of need it.
Yeah, you have to play it.
Exactly. IP. Just to put up that extra interruption. Never really went into this play. I felt like there was other plays. If I had to cut something, I'd probably cut the IP for something else. And then this card alone, this won me 3 matches going into time.
The Dark Lord.
Yeah. A lot of opponents, there was like 2 minutes on the clock, and 2 of my opponents were like, you know what, let's let him go first, and hopefully he has to activate my friend. And so they let me go first, and I just spammed the board with like Purrelys and Purrelys. And then linked off for 2, end phase, gained 1,000, past turn, they only had like 10 seconds. I mean, kind of the MVP, you know, punishes your opponent for letting you go first.
Yep.
Very proud of this card. I put that in. That's it for the extra. Move on the side. 3 Dark Ruler. So I planned for a lot of tier Vanadium this format. Against Vanadium, you know, you can bait something out like their counter trap and, you know, attempt to Dark Ruler their board. Or if you're going against a full tier board, you know, chances of them having that negate like the counter trap are like pretty low. If they have it, they have it. You just go game 3 or whatever. But this definitely won, and I got paired against Sprite 1 round and decided to send Dark Ruler the whole Sprite board and just Zeus their board from there. So very, very good card this format in my honest opinion. You got Harpy's Feather Duster, 2 Lightning Storms. You know, you just want to respect like the floodgates. Like, you know, you got Vanquish Soul. I played a Vanquish Soul player, and I got rid of their Tika. There can only be 1. So I was pretty excited about that. I got to clear. You can clear like the Boris cards, like the Sarcophagus and stuff, and just like they're a planet. So it just helps into like tier and stuff. You just have to have that back row removal for players that are on the floodgates or something that you just can't handle as a Purrely player. We got 3 summon limits. I debated on D-Barrier on this, but overall, you know, this hits tier. This hits Vanadium really hard. Very, very versatile card, especially when you flip it, because not much. And you can really play under this, because if you have Beauty, you can send this to grave, attach something on their field, and then just go from there. Yeah. So very good floodgate. Once again, I expect to play a lot of tier today, and I did. I think I played 3 tiers deck, so Shifter. Very, very neutral card. We can somewhat play under it. The dude, 1 match, he went, I put up a Plump, past turn, he went Scream, Summon, Rhino Heart, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, Chainlink 3, emailed his Agido and Kelbeck got banished, so from there, it was pretty nice. So I rather, you want to side this in if like, you know, your opponent cannot for sure play. And then the final 3 are DD Crows. So this is very good, like I said, in the tier. And the mirror match. My last round, I played against the mirror match, and they went to activate Purrely effects, and I just banished it, and they had no follow-up play, and I just OTK'd from there. So definitely an MVP here. It's really decent into Vanadium too by banishing the Visa Starfrost from grave. So they kind of sit there awkward, but if they can expand, they can extend. So overall, just a really one-for-one good card to like see what you're doing after that. So that's everything.
All right. Any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to my local, shout out to Battleground, shout out to Jude, my buddy Tyler, Miles, my buddy Franklin, Zach, Noah, just anyone who's helped me get here today, play testing and just overall just helped me. Connor and Abby. So appreciate everyone in my life that's helped me.
Well, congrats again on making it day 2. Sorry you couldn't get that top, but there's always the next one.
Absolutely.
And if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.